Hey guys, it's the SavaniSis again, back for another video.
Now, I'm sure that we've all been through some pain in our lives, one form or another. Well, amidst the darkness, there's always a glimmer of light. Stay tuned. Hi guys, I just want to share with you something. Some of us might have experienced a lot of darkness in our lives, especially through 2020 when everything was changing. There were lockdowns, there were restrictions. We had to rethink things, maybe our own business or the way we do certain things. And some of you might have experienced a lot of pain. If not in 2020, sometime in your life, you might have experienced some darkness in your life where you just feel like everything is falling on top of you and you're crawling into this hole and you can't get out of it. Well, let me tell you that there's always a glimmer of light through your darkest days if you look for it, if you're open and willing to look for it. I want to share with you actually, Kashmir, you know, one of these things was, it happened to me actually last year. I had my darkest, worst days that I've ever had. And I actually felt that if somebody killed me now, I wasn't suicidal, but I felt like if somebody kills me now, I'll be fine. I'll be happy with that. That's better than what I'm experiencing right now. So I experienced my own hell, and everyone has their own version of hell, don't they?
Yeah, we all have our own personal rock bottoms.
You've been through a rock bottom as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do we do in those situations when things just seem to be falling apart? So through the worst of it, I got to the point that it's either sink or swim. There was no in between. Have you had that as well?
Yes.
It's either live or die. It's that bad.
It's that bad.
Things are so bad that you've only got two options and you've got to make a choice. Well, let me tell you that even when it feels impossible, that there's no way out of it, there is always a way. The way that I found, and it might help you too, is surrendering. The surrendering process, and that is who are you surrendering to? Yourself? No, you're surrendering to something that's higher than you, that's higher than yourself, because yourself is in such a bad situation.
Yeah.
And no other human being on this planet can help you at that moment in time. So you have to go to a higher source. You have to have faith that there's something more powerful and more miraculous than anything, and that thing can actually help you to get out of this struggle. So this higher source can be anything you want it to be. It could be angel, it could be God, it could be source energy, it could be the universe, it could be the quantum field or divine intelligence, whatever you want to name it. So this light for me was the doorway to resolution, to freedom, to feeling that I've been lifted out of this struggle. If you surrender to it, if you trust it, if you know that no matter what, the source, the universe, will get you out of this, because you can't, at that moment you're helpless, there is going to be a path for you to take, because that's what happened to me.
The road is always shown to you.
And then you realize that you had strength inside of you that you never thought you could have and you never thought you could access. This power is love. It's powerful, and love heals all. You might have heard this before, and it might sound a bit corny or cheesy to some of you.
Or cliche,
yes, that's the word I was looking for. But love really does heal all. I've experienced in my life, and I know that you can also experience it too, because the love is always there from this universe. It's always there. It's our resistance to it that stops us from feeling it, but it's a never-ending stream of love. And that's all we've got to do, is reduce our resistance to it so that we can access it. So the surrendering process is almost like, if you want to imagine it in your minds, it's like you're on your hands and knees and you're crying for help, because there's nothing else you can do at that given moment in time.
With sincerity.
It's with sincerity, that's it, that's the key word.
And humility.
You're giving yourself up in some ways. You're not giving up on yourself, but what you're doing is you're surrendering, saying that I've done all I can do. There's nothing else I can do right now in this state. Please just help me. Help me. If you don't want to take it away from me because this is for my growth, just help me have the strength to get through it. Yeah, to overcome it. Or give me some sign or something that gives me that hope that I can get better, or I can get out of this situation, or I can get out of this relationship. You might be in a really difficult relationship. Whatever it is, you're looking for a sign that this higher power will give you to get you out of it. And trust me when I say this, it really does work. And often these things work when you've hit your rock bottom because there's nowhere else to go. Otherwise, the surrendering process can be quite difficult because you always think, I can still do this, I can still do that to get out of it. But when you've got to a point where you feel you can't do anything and nobody else can either, that's when you surrender to something higher than you, because where else are you going to go? Like I said, it's always sink or swim. So I just want all of you to remember that if you're going through a dark time, activating Sukha, your inner joy, is all about, we talk about feeling good, but when you're in your darkest moments, it's very hard to access feeling good. So the first step you can do is surrendering to a higher power, and have the trust, the faith that there is something more outside of you that can help you. And it's not that you don't have this power inside of you. This power actually flows all around you and within you too, but you just haven't accessed it. So this surrendering process will help you to access it.
That power, exactly.
Yes, that power that you can turn to, but is also within you as well. Right? So just remember that whatever you're going through, please do not give up. Do not feel that this is it. Always know that there is a glimmer of light amidst that darkness if you look for it.
And all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed to get through this, guys.
That's all I want to say.
That's all I want to say to you, Minal. I hope that was of great value for you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another upload, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.